gotta make sure I can see the stream just in case anyone shows up. I don't think anyone's gonna show up now though. It's too early where I live and too late on the other side of the globe.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But, by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place.
Yay!
Excellent.
Oh wait, that's bad.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuit and be born anew.
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality.
I do like how Sly being like, oh, you're one of those ableistic villains, and he's like, no, I'm just trying to get immortal.
Clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes, but not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper.
And then I love this part.
Clockwork alive for thousands of years.
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire.
Yeah, now we learned that all of these various members of the Claw Gang who all seem to be so randomly put together, all of them serve the vital purpose in Arpeggio's final plan.
Was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who've eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
See, that's the part that makes me think that Neela might have had some sort of affection for Carmelita, or at the very least respect, because she mentioned Carmelita at the very end. She said, I betrayed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. That implies that betraying Carmelita was the hardest one. And yeah, Neela has become Cluckla now.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwork Frame, and the Union has produced Cluckla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Clock-Lock. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Alright, gang. Let's get to it. But also, like, good thing that it was Neela who got into the clockwork, because, like, could you imagine if it had been Arpeggio? What if he even called himself Arpeggiwork? Clockpeggio? Okay. Think we're gonna do Slice first. He has 2 of them. Now let's do the charged TNT one first. Because that's the only one where we're going solo, so thematically it makes sense to have that be the first or the second. I mean, or the last.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy
Last time we're
the
gonna
engine.
go barrel, guys.
It's simple, really. Just get close
Salute
the
to
charger,
our fallen
and they'll
friend.
automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Also, this mission can be another one that's quite annoying, since we need to basically go all over the blimp in order to pick up all these chargers without getting hit by the guards. Floating aches. It's a miracle. But yeah, this whole thing where Arpeggio is built up as the big bad and then we don't even get like a chance to actually fight him, he just gets immediately taken out, that does kind of lower his whole villain cred. I'm personally fine with it because, like, Neela makes way more sense for a final bad guy, you know? We got some beef with her, some personal stuff. She betrayed all of us. Come on, buddy boy. Move on ahead. There we have Cluckla. Please don't come this way. Thank you.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
And the engine is all the way over there. Of course.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Yeah, so that's why you gotta stick to the sides, because if a guard walks into you, then he'll somehow be able to see through your disguise. It's bullshit, that's what it is. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. I wanna be on the safe side, so I'm just gonna stay here. Wait until it goes the other way. I'm gonna risk falling down. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use. Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine room. Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
One more pickpocketing. What? Oh. Did the thing again. What? Screw you! No, I didn't! It's not my fault that guy decided to commit suicide. Finally got a small nugget. What? I don't even know what happened there. What? Get the key. I'm just gonna go back to that. Now the last guard is there. Medium nugget. Let's go.
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
And the engine room is over there. I wonder if all the guards know that their boss is dead. Or do they just see Clockwork up and about and like, oh, looks like the boss managed to complete his weirdo plan. Or maybe they know it's Neela and they just don't care. They're like, well, one of them was gonna get in there anyway.
Okay, Bentley, you're on.
Hey, Bentley, I'm looking at these, blueprints, and I think you've got to shoot out all the bolts with your dart gun to get up to the second level. Here's the hard part. Once you shoot a bulb, you'll need to then take out the bulb the electricity is going to. If you miss and break the wrong bulb, there'll be a big power surge and kablam!
Come on, Matthew. Damn it. My sleep-deprived brain is really starting to hit me. Okay. Okay, while I'm trying to do all this, let me try to think. Okay. What entities would the Sly villains be associated with? Okay. First one, Raleigh. I would probably say the Vast. He has that whole, like, storm machine. That could kind of be like the Vast or the Spiral. But I don't really think that he's Spiral enough. Definitely more like the Vast. And that would also work with him having, like, very big wealth. Because that is, like, a Vast thing. It's common for the Vast to be associated with wealth. Okay, next one, Mugshud. The Flesh. His whole thing is that he's, like, super bulked up. He has, like, these big arms and itty-bitty legs. So that's definitely the Flesh. Miss Ruby. That is another easy one, the End. Her whole thing is that she is, like, got zombies and ghosts that she uses her voodoo powers to control. Okay, next one is Panda King. The Desolation. He uses fireworks, and his whole thing is like that he destroys villages in order to get them to pay for protection. Okay, and clockwork. That could be like a lot of things. His whole thing is that he like created a mechanical body, so that would probably be either the Stranger or the Extinction. But his whole thing isn't that he's like a facsimile, it's more that he's like an actual thing. He's driven specifically by hatred. Don't really know what thing that could be. And then there's like the immortality. The whole immortality thing would definitely be the end. So like, I think you can do a lot of debates about that. Okay, so this game. Dimitri is hard, but I think because this whole thing is like art forgery, I would maybe say the Stranger, but it's very vague. Now, Rashawn, he's basically selling drugs, and drugs are heavily associated with the web, but like, his whole thing, like, doesn't really seem web to me, but I don't really know what else I would call it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, soft web for him. Now, Contessa, being a spider and also utilizing these drugs and brainwashing and stuff, that's very web. But there's also a bit of the buried there in how she's a prison warden. Okay, and then we have Jean Besson, definitely in the Extinction, the guy who wants to destroy nature, and, you know, further global warming and stuff. Okay, and then, Arpeggio. He wants to become immortal, but his mechanical things are definitely more Stranger than, Clockwork's himself was. So, Clockwork, the end, whatever you want to go with there. Now, we haven't officially encountered the Sly 3 villains yet, but we might as well go with them too. First one we have, I'll just, like, discuss them in a way that won't be too spoilerish. So, first one we have is, that's Octavio. His whole thing is, you know, he's very heavily tied to pollution and stuff. But his whole thing is also that he's destroying people's homes, so I would probably say the desolation fits him best. And then we have... Oh, wait, I forgot about Neela, of course. That's the thing, we don't really know a lot about Neela. Like, I did explain that, backstory, but that's only a thing that you can get in Sly 2's game manual. You never actually hear anything about it in-game, so... Like, we don't know what her motivations are, actually. Does she want immortality like Arpeggio? Is there something else to it? Fact of the matter is, we just don't know. And I think actually that I'm gonna stop it from here because things are gonna become a little more complicated and I don't think I have the brain power to actually get through it. I'm really tired. think it's very easy to tell that my reaction time has slowed considerably. But that's okay. Because we're so close to being finished, guys. Just gotta get over here. Damn it. I thought I would be able to grab onto the ledge, but no. Don't care. Go. We're so close. Just gotta take these guys out. So close I can taste it.
Make way for the Murray!
Oh yeah!
Hey, pal. Looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level. Heads up, pal. You've got company.
Okay. I'm just gonna take these guys out. There we go.
Nice work. Head up to the second level and thunder flop on the giant cylinders. That should finish them off.
There we go.
Now, head into the control booth and pull the plug on this thing.
Yeah!
Another engine bites the dust.
One more engine left. We're so close to being done. I've also been playing for almost 12 hours now. Okay, there it is.
Looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this
So
blimp.
like the alarm systems back in Paris.
Take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Okay, the next one's over there. Is this the one there? Damn it. Okay, and the last two are over there. What? Well, why did he turn like that? Ugh. I'm gonna throw you in the thing. This one's there. Almost done, guys. I know I keep saying it, but it doesn't stop being true.
Looks like the power locks are offline. Come on back and pry it open for me.
The question is where that is. It's up there. I think in order to get up there, I need to backtrack a little bit. I'm so glad I decided not to do all the bottles. Do you imagine how much longer that would have taken me? after this, I think we only have 1 or 2 other missions before we get to the operation.
Your turn, buddy.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room. Then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center. Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed spire jumping, you should be able to get access.
Almost there. There we go.
That's lights out for this engine.
Ugh. Final
And
stretch.
an unexpected windfall. I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Plakla becomes immortal and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Plakla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
Yeah, we played through it in the last game. And Lava didn't do shit! Now we're gonna do something fun, though.
Okay, Sly. We need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blimp. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
Alright, sounds like fun.
Yeah, so for this one, we get a special thing. Just, one little thing. If you manage to 100% this game, you can do a cheat code that allows you to unlock this. Unfortunately, you can only really use it to get around hub worlds, because again, you can't replay missions in this game. But this one is so much fun to get around with. I will especially recommend, if you are trying to get all of the bottles, to wait until you have this one to do your bottle run. 'Cause it makes navigating the blimp a lot easier. Well, I didn't die. I'm just thinking of how much you could break the different levels if you were able to replay them with this thing. It would be a lot of fun. There we go. Just this last one, and then we're taking out Cluckla.
Aha, it looks like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Boop, 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 boop. There we have it. Carmelita's gunner. Before we do this, though, I know I said that I wasn't gonna, like, try to get the stuff, but, like, we need the feral jump. It's gonna help us a lot in the last one. I'm gonna be able to have enough with this one, but I doubt it. No, still need 700 more. Oh, if only I could remember where some other treasures were located. What? Great. No, thank you. That's just what I wanted. So easy to get caught by guards here. It's not funny. I I knew if my friends were here, they would tell me that they believe in me, that they know I'm gamer. I can't let them down. Even though they're all asleep, I know that in their hearts they're cheering me on to do this. No! Ah, that would have been horrible if I'd gotten hit there. Just gotta... Okay, and there. Yes! Okay. Got feral pounds. I'm gonna make this one there. Okay. And then this one there. And this one there. Okay. Whew. Okay. Last one.
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Unfortunately.
You're doing it, Cooper! Shoot straight or we're both dead! Don't let up, you're doing great! Neela's not gonna like that! Take that, Neela! Nice shooting! We're a team here! Don't let me down!
See, when those things on the eye start happening, you need to start shooting, because otherwise you're gonna be hit with a pretty devastating attack that you have no way of getting out of.
Oh, yeah! Keep it up!
see, that's what happens.
That should get her attention. Looking good. Keep at it. We're winning.
I'm filled with so much anxiety.
Keep at it. We're winning. All right. You should have been a cop. That was
Woo!
some epic shooting.
Oh, okay, the worst part's over.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Locula's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
I'm coming,
Damn it.
guys.
If
Hold
only
on.
we have known the battery was the load-bearing battery. Okay. So this is where the feral
I need a
bounces.
paper bag.
Really gonna come in handy. Like, you don't need it, but it's definitely gonna be making things a lot easier.
Oh no! Help! Please! Someone!
There, and...
I'm not digging this. This is bad.
Okay. Almost there to the old bird.
You want a piece of me? Don't worry. There's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality born of pure hate, but I feel something. Some power growing within me.
Yeah, so you might pick up on the fact that Neela's acting a bit... Which is interesting. It's almost like her personality is being taken over by clockwork. Which is my personal headcanon.
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Locula mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
One last pry.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The clock lock will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clock lock. I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me, ever!
We got the hate chip.
Let's get out of here! She's about to explode! Ah!
But
My
Clocklet
glasses!
took one last piece of revenge.
Bentley! I'll
Bentley's
save you.
glasses.
Pick me up! I can't walk!
No, in actuality, it's a little more serious than that. Bentley has become paraplegic. I think that's the word, at least.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
So cute! I love these guys. They were my first OTP. And now it's time to give a good thank you to all the wonderful people that worked on this game. And thanks to anyone who might be watching this after the fact. Sorry that this had to be in a lot of parts, but I hope you enjoyed the ride. And as a fun little bonus, we get to learn what happened to all the villains. But first... Inspector Carmelita Fox continues to search for Sly Cooper, whose current whereabouts are still unknown. Dimitri went on to work as a dance instructor on a cruise ship. Rashan now owns a series of rock outlets across North America. The Contessa went on to become the most successful real estate broker in the great Milwaukee area. Jean Bichon went on to work for the EPA. And ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission saving baby penguins. And everything's right with the world. Boy, am I glad that he's frozen down there and that we're out here. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You won. Go outside. Sorry game, but what I'm going to do is take a well-deserved rest. Thank you all for joining me on my birthday stream. I'll be seeing you next year. Good night, Tri-State area.